Them boy don't got nobody. You know start girl me up vastly. I was being down girl love call.
Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Tik-Ums. Taking the right place, and I don't know how we just do it over here. So as you can read by the title, I'm going to be giving y'all some skincare tips. Alright, so guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. And let me get into the video. Okay guys, so a lot of y'all, especially ladies, every time I post like a bikini picture or anything like that, y'all always reach out to me. I feel like I want to slow down my speaking because I feel like I'm speaking too fast. But every time I post a bikini picture, y'all tends to get in my DMs and y'all are asking, Tik-Ums, what are you using? How are your face so clear? How your skin so clean? You know, basically y'all want to know how to get a good skin. Anyhow, so I come here to tell y'all, first things first, you need to understand your skin. If you don't understand your skin, you can use products that is not for your skin type and actually irritate the skin more, and that could cause the skin to become worse. So for the instance, I could explain to y'all about my skin, right? Now on my face, I think it has something called combined skin type. I can't remember what's the exact term because I didn't search it up before. When I was finding out about my skin type, I understand what it was, and basically if that's not the right term, I would be putting the correct term or the correct name, right? So that means when you have combined skin type, I hope I'm saying the right word or the right term, that means some of your face is oily, some is dry, and some is like just like regular skin. So I have that. So here and here would be oily. Like I could just literally just wash, like wipe my face, and my skin is going to produce oil and it's going to be oily. Here tends to be like dry, and here would be the spot where it's like, okay girl, we don't really care about you like that. You don't need to worry about us. So I figured that out, right? Now I don't suffer with pimples. You're going to be seeing a little pimple mark or whatever is the case here, that kind of vibe. The only reason for that is I get that 2 times. 1, when is the time of the month, or 2, you know, because hormones change, a lot of things change in your body throughout that time. So time of the month, and also when I squeeze my blackheads. So I have an issue with blackheads. I don't have an issue with pimples, right? Now if I squeeze these blackheads, they're going to turn into pimples. All right, those that have that issue would understand what I'm speaking about. And the reason why you get pimples and blackheads and stuff is because your skin probably is producing too much oil, so your pores are clogged. And when your pores are clogged, you know, it tends to cause that little irritation and everything like that. Y'all could definitely go on TikTok, search up, and understand a little bit more better. I don't want to come here to be talking too much, but I need to let you guys understand what you're dealing with first, then you can use the products. So what might work for me might not work for you. Now, as I say, one of my challenges is blackheads on my face. Now I have other skin issues. So and when I say skin issues, it's nothing major. So I have stretch marks. I get stretch marks very easy. If I lose weight or gain weight, I get it. Some might say that's very common, but some people, they have kids like 9 months and their belly is clean, so don't have nothing about that's common, right? But yeah, I suffer with hyperpigmentation, and that happens on my neck area, my inner thighs. I never had that issue under my butt, and also like by my nose right here, right? Those are the issues I have. Sometimes like in the middle of my boobs right there, or you know the spot under your little boobs right there, I would experience it as well. Sometimes under my arm I would suffer the hyperpigmentation from time to time, but I've also realized that depending on the type of deodorant that I've used, it causes the darkness under my arm, right? So I have literally paid a lot of attention of the things that I've been using to understand what works for me and what do not work for me. So that's the most important thing, right? So what I use for this issue, because what you need to get something that helps with the issue. And first things first, before you look to go quick and deal with the hyperpigmentation, you need to understand what is happening in your body. So think about you getting a cut, but when you get the cut, it has to get a scab. And if you dig the scab, it's going to turn into a bubble. And when it turns into a bubble, it literally gets dark on your skin, right? So hyperpigmentation for dark inner thighs, I would explain for you. So for your between your thighs, right? If you have thick thighs and you're a ticky, your thighs would rub. Some will be like, you like red rubbing thing, whatever. No, that's not the only case. So even if your legs rub, of course you're gonna get the hyperpigmentation, but that is not really the main issue here. So what happens is when your legs rub, think about the skin thinking that, oh my gosh, we are being injured and we need to protect ourselves, we need to heal ourselves real quick. This is where melanin come in. So where you see these dark stuff and hair and whatever is the case, this is called melanin. Every single human on this earth produce melanin. Some of us just produce more than others, and some just don't produce as much as others, right? So that is melanin. Melanin is the, come on, the beauty. Benio. I never thought I would have sit in front of a camera and actually talk about this today, because me back then, I would have never come and address this. So back to it. So between your legs, I've actually seen, so this is the thing about melanin, right? Your legs don't necessarily need to be rubbing for it to become dark, because I've known people who are light skinned and between their legs are dark. Sometimes under their butt are dark. So as I said before, some of us produce melanin more than others in certain areas. Now, if you are a thick person and you suffer with your inner thighs being dark, what you can do is you can wear longer tights. You can get something to moisturize the area. So even if your legs do rub, even if you're wearing tights, it's not gonna cause as much harm as possible to the skin. Now, you're not just gonna buy any type of tights. You need to get yourself some cotton tights. That's what you need to get. You cannot use material like nylon and all these type of things, because these stuff, it irritates the skin more than anything else in the world, right? Okay, so I need you all to stop use those bleaching products, and I'm gonna get more into that just now. And you're probably saying, oh gosh, Tik-Ums, we don't just come in here to talk about the hyperpigmentation. But the reason why I'm stretching on hyperpigmentation, that topic specifically, is because it's very common. People don't understand the reason why it happens to them, because not a lot of people tend to do research. They mainly look for products that get rid of it instead of understanding what they are dealing with, right? So as I said, hyperpigmentation, it can also be caused by taking tablets. So if you're taking like antibiotics or certain medication, it can cause you to produce more melanin, and certain areas of your body can become dark. Some people's face get dark and all these sorts of things. Even like when you do pimple, like when you squeeze your pimples on your face, that cause the skin to know, hey, I am injured, I need to assist myself, I need to, heal myself. And here comes, as I said, think about as a cut. The body is saying that it needs to heal itself, it treats it like a bobo, then you end up with a dark mark on your face. I don't squeeze any pimples, and the reason why I could come on here without a filter, without worrying about anything, but just you always see little pimples or whatever is the case, and that's just it. So that's with that. What do I use for hyperpigmentation? I make sure and exfoliate the skin, because even if you are doing certain stuff like wearing long tights and whatever is the case, you tend to shed skin every single day, right? And you need to get rid of the dead skin cells. So I create my own scrub. I'm not gonna tell you all what is everything that is in here, right? It looks like it is in a bottle, like officially from someone, and that's because I bought their products. When I bought their products, after that I went online, I did some research, I understand what my skin was, what I was dealing with, what caused it, and then I started to look at homemade remedies, and I started to make it, and ever since that I kept it in this bottle, right? sorry, if I make a set, I put it in this bottle and I also put it in others. So this is what it looks like. This has a lot of things in it. It has turmeric, it has coffee, it has oh, what's the name of this thing, this dark thing? It has charcoal, it has vitamin C, it has a lot of things that is for the skin. And the main thing that I use is sugar. That's what I use to exfoliate the skin. So I try to exfoliate my skin as much as possible, but not too much. So sometimes I would do it like twice for the week, or maybe 3 times for the week, but I don't want to do it more than 3 times because I don't want to irritate the skin. So that's the next thing you need to keep in mind. You don't want to irritate the skin, so don't exfoliate too much, right? You want to get yourself one of these gloves that you can use while in the shower, so even when you're not using your scrub, you can be exfoliating daily as well, but you're not going to be too rough on the skin. My skin is very tender. Every single part of my body is very tender. So how you might get a lash and react it, I would get a lash and I would react it 10 times worse because my skin is very sensitive, it's very tender, it's, oh my gosh, it gets me vexed sometimes, most times, right? So that's the scrub, and I goes in with this oil. I use this oil, I would say sometimes twice or 3 times, right? So I use this oil. This is a very good oil. A friend of mine puts me onto it, and ever since he did, that was the best thing he ever did. One of the best things I should say that he ever did in my life. So, because he did a lot of good things, but this is the stuff, the oil, right? This oil is really great. I'll also add a picture just in case you all want to get like a little screenshot to probably go to Pennywise, because it is available at Pennywise and other pharmacies, right? I don't know what's the price for it at Pennywise, because normally when I go Pennywise, I buy stuff into, I hardly look at the bill, that kind of vibe. Yeah. Also, then I buy directly from my friend. No, because I buy directly from him, I will not be taking orders to buy directly from him for you all, because you know it's available at Pennywise and the pharmacy and other places. Go get it. So this oil, I'm gonna tell you, well, it's a serum actually, right? I'm gonna tell you, it's formulated for all skin types. It helps smooth the skin, moisturize and protects, and it restores the skin's natural balance, right? That's not all it does. I'll read the rest just now. So even though it is a serum, right, I would say it's a serum, some might say it's an oil, but the consistency of this, it's not oily, and I hate stuff that is oily. I hate like baby oil and all them kind of thing. This, so when he introduced me to this and I told him, I said, hey, I don't like stuff that is oily on my skin. He said, trust me, this is not oily. It's like a serum on your skin. You don't feel it oily or anything like that, and it don't take long. Well, my skin don't take long to absorb it. You don't need much as well. If you have thick ties, you put it on one tie, and because your tie naturally rubs, it's gonna rub on the next tie and it's gonna be even on the skin, right? Now the rest of stuff that the serum is good for, so I don't issue with pronouncing this word here. You're not gonna get to keep me as any meme or make me as any meme on social media, so I decided to block out this piece. Scars and stretch marks, right? It even skin tone, you want that. Any product, let me not say any, but most time when you're looking for a product for hyperpigmentation is when they are saying even skin tone, because remember your skin are 2 different colors, darker and also lighter. So it even skin tone, repairs damaged skin, because your skin is damaged. Remember the melanin that your body produces is because it thinks that it is going through some sort of injury or something like that, right? It's protecting the skin naturally. It rejuvenates. It also promotes skin. This was an next part as well, where I was having an issue with pronouncing a word, and I'll just be adding the word. So yeah, it's good for it, because remember, when your skin, okay, when you get stretch marks, it's because you are getting bigger or you're getting smaller. But if you're getting bigger and your skin is not accustomed to stretching, obviously you're going to get the stretch mark. And your skin is not accustomed to going back down to her size, it obviously is going to, you know, get the stretch marks, right? Fights premature aging. So if you want to look, come on, you want to continue to be looking sweet and young, and you know, use this use this. Anyhow, so that is the good thing with this serum. I'll show you it again. And you see this how it is? I just be using this a lot. And a little goes a long way. So that's what you want to be using. Now for me, I've used this on my face because, as I said, it's not oily. So I've used this on my face, around my neck, under my arm, my bikini line, my inner thighs, anywhere that I'm having those type of issues. I've also used it on my stretch marks. My stretch marks were very dark and they have become very light. They are literally my skin tone. I don't know, I'll be able to take a picture or something like that of my stretch marks and maybe include it. But when you look at me, you need to be looking closely, or you need to be fast and know that I have stretch marks, right? What I use as a moisturizer for my face, I would be putting a picture of it here because I don't have it right now. It's finished and I just ordered it back from Amazon, so I'm waiting for it to reach, right? It's a cream. It's really great. I got it for promotion purpose, but when I started to use the product, I saw great results and I said, you know what, I'm going to continue to use this product. It agrees with my skin. It's great. It don't feel oily. I don't have to use plenty. I feel great, you know. So that's what I use. Now guys, what might work for me might not work for you, but what I can guarantee you is that once you use this product, I'm not just only talking about this product because my friend recommended this to me, but I am telling you about this product because it works wonders. It works great. You will not regret spending your money for this. I don't get any commission or anything like that if you buy any of this. You don't need to mention my name, but if you know you want to work on your hyperpigmentation, get this, right? Now straight to the bleaching part. Now, nothing wrong with bleaching your skin, but to me, bleaching is something where you would have to continuously, like, you know, you would have to always be using the product, right, to make sure and keep the dark inner thighs and whatever is the case away. Now, nothing is wrong with you using it, but remember that bleaching also strips the skin as well, right? Go and search up on TikTok and learn and understand more about the bleaching process. I'm not against anybody, disclaimer, anybody that does the bleaching, anybody that is doing it, anybody that have thoughts of doing it, I don't have anything against you all. Kudos to all this stuff, but take a little time, search up on it, understand it more better, and see if you really want to be doing bleaching for your skin. I've never used any bleaching products for my skin. Would I use any? I would use if I see it have like stuff like vitamin C and all those type of things in it. And the only reason why I would use something that has like vitamin C in it, because you know vitamin C is really great for hyperpigmentation. And if you are using a bleaching product, you can buy this serum and you can add it into your bleaching product. So now you know you have something that not just only strips the skin, but you have something that actually assists you with restoring the skin and, you know, protecting the skin as well. So you're not doing as much damage as you would have done with just the raw bleaching product by itself. Some people do sell good bleaching products. I wouldn't really know because I've never, as I said, I've never used the bleaching products and all those type of things. No, as for me. But that's the issues I have with my skin. I don't have any other issues with my skin. I would also say you don't want to be using all the good products, because don't come in my DMs, you're going to buy this, you're using this, you're still swallowing 5 pieces of Thai that's very oily when the day come, you're eating 3 times for the day, heavy food, you're not drinking no water, you're using a dirty towel for your face, and come in my inbox and say, Tik-Ums, you recommend this oil for me, but it's not working. No, it don't work so. So you can't just be putting in the good things like this, using the good things like this, and then you're not changing your diet. You're not changing your face towel. The towel that you're using for your body, you're using the same towel for your face. No, it don't work so. You need to get a towel for your face, a towel for your body. Your face is very sensitive. You need to get your long tights. Get your long tights. Wear more long clothes. Right? You also need to get your sunscreen, especially if you're looking to go out in the sun, you're working in a little construction. Maybe you're going to Tobago, you're going to, we living in a hot country. Wear your sunscreen. Not because you're just dark, you wouldn't wear your sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen to protect your skin. Don't study nobody who is like, girl, you black, oh gosh, all that sunscreen they want to wear, things like that. Wear your sunscreen. Don't study nobody with that. So yeah, change your diet, understand your skin, understand what is happening to your skin, so you would know what to use to treat your skin. Because as I say, what might work for me might not work for you. But what I know for a fact, you see this oil, this would probably be one of the best purchases you ever made. And I'm telling you guys, make sure get all your stuff, pull yourself in an order, so you know at the end of the day, if something happens and you end up out there in the media, you're in a good proper form, okay? You know what I'm talking about. You're in a good proper form. Don't be out there looking anyhow. So I'm a little peep talk with all you. I'll probably find out sound like I was quarreling there or shouting, but naturally how I just talk. If you know me, you know that is naturally how I speak. And when I'm very passionate about something, I go deep into it, because come on, it's skin. So if you need any more advice, please hit me up on my, hit me up in my DMs. No small talk. Make sure it making sense, right? Something else I was gonna say. Whew. Oh, guys, I am working on bringing out my own skincare line just now. It's gonna be in the making. I am currently on the journey of learning stuff about the skincare line. And when I say learning stuff, I mean doing courses to actually know how to make stuff professionally. A lot of y'all wanted me to make scrubs for y'all because it works really good for my skin, but I can't make stuff for y'all because what I have done here that works for me, I don't know if it might work for you, and I don't want to use something and then it irritates your skin and you have to sue me for every single thing that I have. Okay, so with that being said, when I do the launch with maybe the skincare line, or I start to make the first batches, and maybe I will do a little consent form where people could sign and agree that they want to agree that they understand that things could happen to their skin. It could be irritated. I'm not going to be accountable for it. We will do that. But as of right now, I'm working on providing you with the best service that you all need to be offered with when it comes to skincare. And yeah, I already have my skincare line name and everything like that. Guys, y'all don't forget to go and follow my hair page, because I'm really gonna launch my hair page really soon. The launch date is August 31st. So ladies, put away your coins, away your money, and because y'all know I'm coming in hot with everything, and I'm coming in proper. So anyway, guys, if I miss anything, touch anything, I might do a part 2. I might come back, but I think I touched everything. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. Love y'all.